Yo quizás... Ah, sí, ya compré. Unos pescadinos. Para bolsa. Cangrejitos. ¿Y por qué no? ¿Y las cañampinas? No, están agotadas. Hagamos las diarias antes que nada.
Oh, snowflakes. Look at them dance. La da 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 da.
River, no, te estoy escuchando.
Everyone is
No.
working super hard. We should be
Voy a
too.
poner el cono. Ya, tengo que meterme al mono que estoy. Vale.
Let's dance. Yeah. No one escapes my sight. Here, that
Chucha.
hurt a little.
No, me congeló.
Oh no! Come on, we can do it.
¿Qué me pegó?
To ashes.
Me pegó de la nada. Ahí muerta. Para la casita. Tum, tum, ta. Pam, pum, pam, pum, pam. Vamos, come on.
Hmm.
Creo que estuve cerca. Ah, muy cerca. Ah, bueno, ya no importa.
Let it rain. Positions.
Ah, bueno. ¡Ay! Bueno, entonces los arqueros me interesan. Oh, no se cayó. Baja a conocer el mapa, po, campero. Ah, por fin. Mira, el desgraciado no me dejó en una cuestión. Qué desgraciado. Ahora sí, pero puedo disfrutar el Genshin con música de metal, o bueno, en este caso, de un metal. A ser franco, me estaba aburriendo un poquito la canción, la música de Genshin. Suena bonito y todo, pero... No, pero no te pongas a hacer caradas ahora, amiga. Puta.
Eyes on me.
Entonces me caigo. ¿Por qué me congelan? Arqueritos, los quiero, gracias. Gracias.
Keep going. To ashes.
¿Me toca, señor?
All eyes on me.
Listo. Muchas gracias.
I'll race you there.
Una flechita. Y mi señor está... Ah, en el viñedo. El viñedo está para allá. Para allá, ¿cierto? Vale. Vale.
Go, Barbara, go. I'm fine.
Abeito, creo que... Ah, abedul. Y esto es... ¿Y esa wea? Licking no sé cuánto chucha. Ah, era que tenía la manzanita. Es más fácil cortar el árbol con la... tipo, weón. Ay, no quería ella, quería la otra, weón. ¿Cuántas amistad tengo con ella? 4. Vamos bien. Vale. ¿Quién quiere me ayudar? El one de la llave, ¿no? No, alto tipo. ¿Qué hacemos? Adeline me habrá engañado otra vez. ¿Qué pasó? Creo que necesito a alguien de viento, ¿no?
Let the show begin.
Si lo tengo. Vale. ¿Lo gato quitado? Sí. Increíble. Tú sí querías aventura de verdad. ¿Vale? Creo que si la quemaba con Amber me regañaban. ¡Ah! Se acabó mi cosa temporal. Y creo que no me quedan más. No compremos más. Primero esto que es importante y lo otro. ¿Cómo se llamaban? Mm, se hacían acá, ¿o no? A nada. Creo que flechas. A ver, había algo que necesitaban una de las tipas que no tenía que cargarlas. Creo que era Diona. Ahora por acá. ¿Dónde se crea esa wea? Yo pensé que era aquí. ¿O era el herrero? ¿O de verdad pensé que era acá? Ah, sí, sí, aquí, po. ¿Qué es eso, weá? Coraza fluorescente. Luciérnaga. Vale. No tengo esa weá. Y creo que no me quedan de esas cosas. No, creo. Ah, sí, sí, o me queda uno. Bueno.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's
Gracias. Uy, estoy por subir
Ad
de nivel.
Astra Abyss.
Tum. Por acá. Y aquí este. Ahora sí. Tengo esto. Vale, subí al nivel 2 del tiro. Gracias.
Hmm.
Hay evento nuevo. medios para hacerlo. Mm. Oh, no, esta wea. Está por lado. Bueno, a nada. El evento no gana solo evento. Quiero terminar la misión de la tipa esta. Vamos por acá, ¿no?
Hmm.
Casi. Tengo que elegir una novedad para ella.
I won't let you down.
Historia de reencarnación y aventura. Todo eso Shogun renacía como Raiden, como un poderoso y poder ilimitado. En este libro, el protagonista es alcanzado por un rayo bajo un cerezo del trueno. Al despertar, descubre que se ha convertido en la Shogun Raiden. Antes de este suceso, era un don nadie con el que se metía todo el mundo. El atractivo de esta novela reside en la euforia de pasar de la impotencia a la omnipotencia, en el viaje interior del protagonista para liberarse finalmente de su baja autoestima. ¿Cómo se desarrollará la historia después de que el prota se convierta literalmente en la Shogun?
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around. Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble. Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
La historia de amor cotidiana, la caótica epopeya del relato de mi vida amorosa juvenil. Este libro trata de las historias de amor entre un hombre muy mediocre y 7 hermosas mujeres. Es un relato cronológico de la vida cotidiana del prota con muchas anécdotas divertidas. Un harem típico del Japón. El estilo es fuerte y la prosa es elegante y el autor sabe realzar ingeniosamente el encanto único de cada personaje de la historia. Pero la trama se detiene en un momento crucial, cuando el amor de la infancia del protagonista está a punto de confesarle su amor.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood. Yeah, she has so much love. The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand?
La historia de arte marcial de Liwe. La vida me hizo luchador cuando yo solo quería ser escritor. El libro es una historia de artes marciales ambientada en Liwe, centrada en la lucha entre diferentes bandas. El prota solo aspira a convertirse en un humilde novelista, pero se ve envuelto en un mundo de las luchas entre bandas debido a su habilidad sin paragón de las artes marciales. El gancho de venta de esta historia es que el prota nunca se une a ninguna facción, sino que lo confunden constantemente con el maestro de una y otra de ellos. Los profesionales de las artes marciales que ven al prota con su enemigo siempre están montando una escena. El prota está atrapado en un embrollo mientras se aferra a su sueño y convertirse en el cabro solo quiere escribir historia.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
Pero vaya él, pues.
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world. You do have a point. And a character so determined. That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Y la I, está acá.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories. Why are there 7 people all striving to have a relationship with a single male protagonist? Is this some sort of narrative device, too?
Sí.
Not really. It's a pretty normal story. You know, where the guy can only choose one girl in the end.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely, but the decision-making process is a source of agony and conflict. So, could the author not simply add a narrative device whereby the main character could accept the feelings of all 7 admirers at once? Yes, that would solve it.
That would be the most boring love story ever.
Love.
Lab.
Narrative devices are truly mysterious things.
Misterioso para usted, señora.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent in terms of the effects of time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae publishing house, and certainly no stories of this kind.
Solamente eran cosas, cronologías o cosas de historia, pero no había
In
mucha...
accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time. But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time. I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia.
Ah, buena.
But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me. This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember
Photo?
it.
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean. I'll race you there.
Hola, guardia.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose. Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose? Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Algo que sea para todo público, por favor. No vaya a hacer cosas.
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems. How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural. Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
Ah, no, que yo sacar la foto. No sacarme una foto con ella.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk. I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid. But it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special.
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again. So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me? If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
No. Entró en crisis existencial.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, traveler. Hey, that's right. Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that. My existence. I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in. The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging? Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things. Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember.
Pero sigue siendo Inazuma.
But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma. Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ippei. What could be the matter?
Ippei? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
Vamos. La historia procede aún no termina. A volar, y a volar, y a volar. Hola. Ay, no, pues yo llegué volando.
Hey, Ippei, what's the matter?
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun.
Hola.
You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried. In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryou Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryou Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups.
A menos que sea una trampa para desvivirlo.
The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name.
Taca
They
su
have been
casa.
faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still. I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then... Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
Yo me ofrezco.
No need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if there's still I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, Almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening. With
Bueno.
me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations.
Abusando de poder. Total, este tipo puede hacer lo que quiera.
Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you.
Oh, gracias.
I hope every...
Y espero que esté cerca de un teleporte. Ah, gracias. Striker. Oh, Striker. Muy buena banda.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Hola. Volar. Volar, volar. Ya, para acá no era. Aunque la cosa es para allá, ¿no? Ah, estamos cerca. Barbarita, por favor, espere en la banca. No vamos a ir con una profesional.
Leave it to me.
No es porque no es poder confiar en usted, Barbarita, pero Diona es mucho más
Whoa! Look
potente.
at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains. I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Chucha.
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Vale. Ah. Mi estimado Remcito estaría feliz con esto.
Shine down.
¿Hola?
It's my lucky day.
Illusion shattered.
¿Agüita?
The fairy.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Curio Commission base.
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
More.
Oh,
How's this? My blade.
qué manera de fallar tanto.
Let's go. Think you can bully me?
Now you shall perish.
Cut to the fairy.
Está piola.
Cut. Day.
With all my
¿Es idea mía o esto cuestión duro super duro caleta?
Shine down.
To the fairy.
There is no escape.
positions.
Finally, no. To the fairy.
Vale.
I'll race you there.
Mucho tu madre.
The perfect distance.
Shine down.
Here.
Finally, no.
Hay que matar a 12 huevos.
Let's get down to
Illusion
business.
shattered.
Positions.
Torn to oblivion.
Casi no veo.
Fairy. My lucky day.
This dance is for you.
Now you shall perish.
Ojo, buena, buena.
My blade.
Shine down.
The fairy.
Buena combi con el agüita. ¿Eh?
Boom. Finally, no. The fairy. Let's get down to business.
Torn to oblivion.
Pum, 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 pum.
To the fairy.
Venga, para acá, señora.
More.
With all my strength.
Finally, no.
Déjale. Oh, no me dio un cofre.
Let's get down to business.
No, te vaya a caer, weón.
To the ferry.
¿Por qué no? ¿Hola?
What's one more?
Bet you can't keep no escape.
I'm ready.
Dance with the waves.
Inazuma shines eternal. Transcend all constraints. Ha! Illusion shattered. Ha!
No, pero que se desvivieron rápido. Buena. Ay, pero que me muero. Yo elogiándola y la tipa se está con una pata en la tumba. Llegamos.
It's Kokomi. But who's he?
Hola.
Almighty Shogun.
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
¿Y por qué tanta seguridad? ¿Qué estaban ocultando?
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately. It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Silence.
Ay, de mierda.
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan.
Claro, los buenos quieren hacer que estos buenos se vean como los más desgraciados de todos y estos como los más bonitos, po. Pero no, pues si todos tuvieron su parte de culpa.
Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Bueno, ahí tiene una espada.
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou Commissioner.
No, amigo. No haga eso, que el que va a tener que hablar soy yo.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, Almighty Shogun.
Ah, chucha, Juan tiene pelotas.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission. Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong, but that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, you have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Yes. I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. But if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent, just as the Shogun said, a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless, but I accept. Come forward.
Ah, de verdad, ¿vamos a pelear? ¿O video? Ay, ay, es un video. Ay.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
A menos que dure más de un minuto.
Ready to learn, Almighty Shogun.
Pero el tipo se levanta y sigue la pelea, ¿eh? Sabiendo que no tiene oportunidad. No. F. Oh, el buen choro. Bueno, está hecho pico, weón, así.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins. Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency. However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment...
Oh, tengo que leer esta weá de nuevo. Por último, si aún cree que puedes copiar la estrategia de los Fatui y proporcionarme información engañosa para que juzgue erróneamente las cosas,
You will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
no mercy.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Estuvo bueno. Ahora los tipos se fueron. Yo quiero hablar con ellos.
I'll race you there.
Es que estuvo bueno. Estuvo bueno. Tengo que colocar un botón para mutear la música con esta cosa. Tiene que haber. Aunque... pero... Quizás pueda... Quizás no pueda bajar el Spotify, pero sí puedo bajar el control del OBS. ¿Hola?
Whew. When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Bueno, técnicamente es ella misma.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought. I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but...
Tuvo pelotas para enfrentarte.
he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes. I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryou Commission?
Not a chance. Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased.
Claro.
Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes.
Mío.
The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I, as A, would like to offer my apologies. I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead. I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryo Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life. Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company. Okay, I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
Okay.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
Buen temazo, weón. Teo, que te haga esto. Ver mil recuerdos que no he de perder. En mis sueños volverás, avanzando hacia la oscuridad. Me puedo ir por acá, ¿no? Ah, sí, bueno. Hola.
Miko, we're back! We had a great trip!
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous. What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
Buena, Nexito, ¿cómo está? ¿Escucha la música? Porque yo sí la escucho. Ah. Ahora sí, sí, es que ahora yo también la escucho, así que ahora es mucho más fácil corregirle el volumen. De hecho, creo que incluso le puedo subir un poquito más. Sí, por así, pues. Fue un... Sinceramente fue un dolor en el culo entender cómo poder configurar el sonido, porque todo se colaba con la entrada del escritorio. Hasta que un tipo vio un video, un tutorial, en donde el desgraciado lo que hacía era, para el streaming, pasa todo a través de mi televisión. Mi monitor que tengo acá principal es una tele. Entonces ocupo sus parlantes y en el sistema lo dejo mute, pero a veces sí transmite el volumen. Y así que el Spotify está saliendo por una salida de audio virtual y lo monitoreo. Entonces ahora sí, esa salida de audio sí la puedo, como no está pasando por el escritorio, la puedo mutear. Y luego con el monitorizador, yo también puedo escuchar. Y ahora sí puedo escuchar música, po. Sobre todo cuando me dé por retomar el Minecraft. Ahora sí voy a pujar con música, pues si lo último gameplay que hice con esa wea estaba terrible solo, pues no escuchaba en una wea. Pero no sé qué queda en el. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ese era mi problema, pues. Que con mi configuración anterior escuchaba, pero en la música del. La única opción para que se escuchara la música era que se filtrara también con el escritorio, po. Entonces ahora como está separado, le puedo decir yo que para el VOD desmarqué la opción por donde sale la música del Spotify. Le puse que no se salga. Se escucha de todas las fuentes, pero de la que yo hago, de por donde sale todo lo demás, ahí no sale. Es un poquito complicado de configurar, pero por fin le encontré el gancho. Y después de cuando termine de streamear, vuelvo a la salida de audio normal del PC. Por eso ayer estaba configurando y necesitaba una salida de audio para configurar. Por eso estaba viendo tu directo. Estaba sin cámara viendo tu directo mientras colocaba música en Spotify y veía que se escuchaban las dos cosas, po. Paraba el directo, veía el VOD y en el VOD quedaba sin música. Pero así se escuchado tus cuestiones. Así que, Anek, muchas gracias por, eh, por tus servicios. De hecho, te ganaste un SEO.
El truco aquí está llevarla al medio siempre. Porque así solo tienes que dar un hit. Bueno, para el medio no, para ese medio no.
Parece medio, ¿no? Pero tú te lo voy a decir eso.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't.
Es su carita.
So, from what you were saying, it seems that she has finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take?
Algo así.
That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
Nocturna, cuando
To put it
oigo tu
nicely,
voz.
even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
Tenía un comando que era para revelar qué música está escuchando, pero dejó de funcionar la wea. La banda se llama Saratoga, por si acaso. Es una banda española que fui a ver a un concierto el mes pasado. Estuvo muy bueno. ¡Ay, Anexito! Me llegó la capturadora del gato. Ahora por fin no tengo delay con los juegos de la Switch. De hecho, lo comprobé jugando un ratito el juego de la Miku. Y ahora sí no tengo delay. Ahora pierdo, pero es porque yo soy manco para jugar. No porque tengo delay. El gato es muy famosa. Sí, 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 es una de las mejores. Habían otras, pero preferí irme por la popular. Me salió un poquito cara, sí. Costó $200. Y envío, ¿cuánto fue de envío? ¿Unos $10? Creo que estaba en Chile. Porque no sé, se demoró 2 semanas. La compré por Amazon. Así que ahora mi siguiente compra, que lo más seguro que la haga a fin de mes, aunque tengo plata ahora, pero prefiero esperar, es la cámara. Porque esta camarita ya quiere jubilarse pronto. Poco a poco está fallando de repente. Y bueno, también la pobre tiene... ¿Cuánto tiene? Tendrá unos 15 años de vida. Le he dado como caja, así que está bien. Buena, Kaito, ¿cómo estamos? ¿Cómo le va la vida? ¿Cómo, cómo le maltrata la vida? Kaito Haruki.
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
Nervioso y muchas precauciones, de pronto seré... Exacto, vi un TikTok de la Monchi, ahí contando las cosas que le ha pasado en el embarazo, y mostró la pancita, oh, está terrible gordita, está bien. Así que ya falta poquito. Como dicen todos, acumula sueño, weón. Acumula sueño porque después, uff, uff, uff. Se viene pesado.
What? But she said she doesn't need company.
Pero es parte de la vida. Estas en los últimos 2 meses me falta para que nazca la Sofía. Sí, pues exactamente. Falta poquito. ¿O quién me estoy escuchando? Ah, Pathway Drive. Sus buenos gritos molones. De hecho, ya no estoy ni durmiendo bien. Obvio, pues sí, aunque uno no tenga la panza, igual está con los nervios, po.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her.
Se está quedando con sus padres, ¿cierto, la Monchi?
But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
Por si acaso, anexito, el Kaito es mi primo. No es que lo esté hueveando mucho, pero hay confianza. Hemos terminado esta misión. Estaba muy bonita, la verdad. Me encantó. Cumplió. Me gustó. Ok. Una lista. Falta 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y 7. Conche tu madre. A ver, a ver. Podemos hacer esta y este, weón. ¿Quién es, weón? No lo conozco. Pero por el apellido creo que es la hermana de Laura Camisato. Hagamos de esta. Desbloquear. Voy a ir en orden. Después de la guerra, recibes una carta de Kokomi que dice que la isla Watatsumi está preparando una fiesta para celebración y ella quiere que también participes. Sin embargo, al llegar a la isla, algo no parece estar bien. Ok. Cosas malas están pasando. Diana, creo que es tiempo de que usted se vaya a mimir. No. ¡No! Que me equivoco de botón. Qué desesperante. Barbarita, usted venga para acá.
Wish me luck.
No hay ni conectado. Ah, bueno, es para acá. Pero que no hay nada, po.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
No.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you.
Pasó hace poco y ya se me olvidó.
Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
Qué hueá el bigote del cabro este. Debe tenerle falso, weón.
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture.
Interesante. Cuénteme más.
We could split into two teams. One to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we
Creo
lack
que
sufficient
justo llegué en
troops,
el momento adecuado.
I don't think we can afford...
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Batería, batería. No te apagues, por favor, amiga. Ah, tiene 20%. Vale.
Hey, Goro! What
Hola.
are you guys up to?
¿Por qué está este weón aquí si la historia de la otra tipa? No sabemos por qué.
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
that's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived recently. The remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them
Vale,
occupied?
me gusta ayudar.
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Okay.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation.
Esta es la historia de... La Kokomi, mejor. La historia de la Kokomi. Kokomi. Vale. Vale. Barbarita.
Standing around is making
Vaya a saludar a los tipos.
You'll get frostbite.
I'll protect us.
Au. Pégame.
Cold cut one.
Eyes on me!
Freshness preserved.
I will end you.
No one escapes my sight.
No, ay, 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 que no veo, no veo, no veo. No. Se me desvió una tipa.
Let's dance. Sister.
Puta, se murió. Puta la wea, amiga. ¿Cómo se muere por el fuego, po? Ah, tu madre. Ah, wea, po.
All eyes on me.
¿Y seguro por qué? ¡No! Weón, activé la weá. Hola, ¿cuánto, señor? Ay, esto complica esta cosa.
Not bad.
Au, au, au. Mierda, me van a... ¡Ah, me van a matar! ¡La puta! ¿Por qué activé esa weá? ¡Ay, puta la weá! Me están sacando la mierda. Buena, Miki, ¿cómo estás? ¿Aquí no se duerme? No. Los viernes hacemos un directo más extensivo. O sea, más largo. Aunque llevo 3 horas nomás en todo caso. Hoy partí tardecito, ¿eh? Porque tuve problemas con el OBS. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo le maltrata la vida? Yo aquí estoy sufriendo porque activé una cuestión de pelea mientras peleaba con el otro tipo. Ay.
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there.
Ay, cambia.
Let it
Todo bien, gracias. Qué bueno. Me decimos hay unos tipos que andan reviviendo gente aquí. No, ya me mataron. ¡Ah! ¡La puta! ¡Ay! ¡Corre, amigo! ¡Córrele! ¡Corre, amiga! ¡Sobrevive, por favor!
I'll protect us.
¡Pero dejan de seguirme! Puta. Oh, wea. Veo que me ahogué, pum. Ay. Ah, qué desesperante, weón. A ver. Arribamos, por favor. Yo creo que voy a dejar a Barbarita aquí durmiendo porque esa pelea está muy brígida.
_Archangel_Tyrell Radio con 3 amigos. ¿Jugados?
Muchas gracias, Arcángel. Ahí viene su SEO automático. Madrid, vale por el follow. Muchas gracias.
Leave it to me.
Sí. Ahora, por desgracia, vienen de un pro en Genshin hacia alguien que es muy impro. Comenta, bien, bien. Estuve un poco molesto porque tuve problemas con el OBS. Por alguna razón, hoy quiso tocarme las pelotas el desgraciado. Tuve que bajarme una versión del OBS. Pero bueno, al menos solucioné entre comillas el problema. Digo, tu master capa. Ay. Mira, yo soy tan estúpido que si la cuestión ya estaba complicada con esos fatui, se me ocurre activar la cuestión de la línea ley. Truquítense. Ahí sí, pues. ¿Quién queda? ¿Quién queda? Usted. ¡No! Active a los hueones. ¿Quién es ese puchamón? ¿Y eso con qué? ¡Che tu madre! ¡Abra! ¡Oye, cómo me absorbió!
Not bad. No excuse for slacking. Let it rain. No slacking off. This isn't over. Go, Baron. Positions. I see through you. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. It isn't time for a break yet.
Vamos, vamos, que se desviva. Ahora, ¿quién es ese Pokémon? Oh, ¿en serio salió el tiro? ¿Salió la evolución del Abra? Vamos. Se desviva. Oh. Ya, por favor, amigo, vayas a mimir. Gracias. ¿Te puedo, por favor? Bueno, pídeme un favorcito. No entiendo a ese bot. ¿Cómo? Al bot del Puchamón. Tienes que escribir el nombre del bicho. ¿Qué preguntaron qué act soy? Creo que estoy en 45. O 55. 54, algo así. Qué pena. No sé cómo es decirlo. Ese es Abra. Es Cadabra. El Pokémon que tiene cucharas. Porque tiene una, ¿cierto? Sí. Si no me equivoco, es Cadabra, pero creo que está mal escroto. Ah, no, está bien. Pues Cadabra, la potencia de su telequinesis es inmensa. Acumula poder psíquico en las estrellas de la frente, como preparativo de cara a su evolución. Buena, altura 1,3 m. Oh, soy más alto que él. Tuvimos suerte de tenerlo aquí. De no ser por ti, habría no vivo.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh,
Sin hacer spam, un amigo es tan extensible y todo suma el doble tiempo. Rifle, así que no sé, podría apoyarme dando un follow. ¿Sí, sí? Dame el nombre y aquí le damos el follow. No, bueno.
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them.
De hecho, si me hace el nombre, hasta le hago una promo acá. El profe positivo. No, tú no.
Hola profe, no me di cuenta que prendió usted me dijo que me iba a guardar puesto JDKSNS.
Bro, pero prendiste como 3 horas. Qué buena, bro. ¿Vieron la jugadita que me mandé o no?
Y yo como le doy like acá. Saludos. Dejo la view porque estoy en vivo. Saludos. No, a ti. Como dije, aquí todos los strippers son bienvenidos y tienen promo. O sea, streamer. Bueno, también. Muchas gracias por el follow. De hecho, acá todo streamer que aparece y diga que es streamer se gana una promo.
Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Vale.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long...
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
No. ¿O sí?
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life.
Ah, claro, obviamente.
About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming.
Importante que estén construyendo y además cultivando, lo que la comida siempre hay que tenerla en pendiente. Pero está bien claro, como ahora ya están en tiempo, entre comillas, de paz y tranquilidad, ya no es urgencia que todos sean milicos, po.
Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
Insisto, ese bigote se ve muy falso. Mira mi mini. Ok, bueno, muchas gracias, Cángel, por darme su raicita y por el sustito. No hablamos. Ok, que descanses. Suerte. Creo que yo te tenía la view por ahí. ¿Qué hora es acá? Acá son las 2:45.
The spirit of the resistance is alive.
Estamos en Chile.
Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Gorm?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village.
¿Y por qué me citó para acá entonces si no iba a estar? Oh, aquí en la 1:45, según yo estoy en la máxima de...
There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say.
A menos que sea alguna trampa de los Futai. O sea, Matui.
They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to ready when you are.
¿Ya me soltaron? Activo la supermisión. Y ahora. Me había preguntado qué arc soy. Y eso es el nivel, ¿cierto? Ah, sí, rango de aventura. Estoy en el 53. Próximo a subir al 54. Me falta poquito. Ah, ese es mi cumpleaños. Estoy el 3 de enero. Nivel 1-7. Estoy chiquito. Todos lo saben. Yo ya lo estoy admitiendo. Soy remanco para configurar, armar personajes y todo eso. Pero bueno, hago lo que puedo. Pues Genshin no es completamente mi vida, así que tengo otras prioridades.
We can do this.
De hecho, mis personajes más choros. Sticker. Ah, sí, sí, están abajo. Hay varios stickers que están gratis. Se ven en la pantallita. Algunos tienen sonidos. Y otros no. Tengo al Amber, que hace poco llegué al 90. A esta desgraciada que está pronto a subir al 90.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Uf. Falta poco. Falta poquito. Pero tengo el cero. Ah, está bien. Del celular creo que se ve como a un costadito. Hay como un iconito. Y ese iconito es como el cosito. Ahí aparece. Pero en teoría se debería ver tanto del PC como del celular. Solo que claro, esto aquí solo dice como verlo del computador. Sí. A Diona, que también ya llegó al 90. Y esta tipa. Ya veo, sí. No, bueno, les mostraría los artefactos, pero la verdad es que son ahí nomás. No sé, tan armados así como al ojo. En teoría, debería estar bien. En constelaciones tengo a mi querida desgraciada en C1. Recién, hace poco me salió la desgraciada. Tenía 40 deseos. No, tenía 45. Tiré 40 y salió. Me quedé pobre de deseos, pero obtuve a otra Nilo. Así que soy feliz. Para allá no es. Para acá. No tan muy lejos, así que me voy de pie. Ahora actualmente estoy usando más a Barbarita porque quiero mejorarla. Para tener a una segunda healer para el abismo. Y porque quiero sacar su amistad. Que actualmente está en 4. Acá abajo. Y ahora estoy haciendo las misiones de personaje. Porque acabo de completar las misiones de Izuma. Me quedan todas las misiones. Actualmente estoy con la de Kokomi o Kokami. ¿Cómo se escribía la web?
Wait,
Kokomi.
aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
Capitán del escuadrón pez de espada número 2.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't
Gracias.
with Swordfish too, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you
Buena.
really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show.
Humildemente.
Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too.
Obtuve una recompensa de Genshin. Epa, olvidar que eso pasaba ya que me dieron ganas de jugarlo. Buena. Así es. Como hay una nueva versión, hay recompensas de Twitch. Tanto para los viewers como para los streamers.
In fairness, the battle isn't long over and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day.
Claro.
It's not
Muchos
an
murieron.
experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time.
Alto gatito. Es que claro, po, esto pasa mucho. Po. De hecho, pasó para la primera gran guerrita y la segunda guerrita. También por muchos que estuvieron por años al frente de la batalla. Cuando terminó la cosa, no podía volver a la normalidad. Po. Aún estaba atenta, se escuchaba algún ruido raro, se ponían alerta pensando que podía ser una explosión o algo. Es complicado. Po.
I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe.
Y hay muchos que van a crisis siguiendo ese estilo de vida. Entonces, quitarle la batalla
And all the more
es casi
so now that you're
imposible.
back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask.
Nice guy. Yo vi unas vallas por aquí. Ah, acá está. Puta. Vale. Ah, te vi. Hola, hola. Un conejo.
Peace at last.
¿Eres de Chile?
Living the dream.
Exactamente. Soy de la quinta región, de Valparaíso.
Don't I know you?
¡Se quema el bosque! Ah, qué hermoso. El profe Posito. Buena.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
En Genshin soy un poco pirómano. Siempre ando quemando todo.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything.
¿Cómo tan ciego, señor?
Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me.
¿Qué es lo que le importa una berrenda pepino a los demás?
We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only.
¿Bueno?
The sun and the sea breeze.
Un soldado que anda relajado por la vida. Me gusta. Posiblemente si yo fuera como él.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and...
Uno que... El de allá está preocupado porque hay gente que no puede salir de la guerra. Este weón está como súper relajado de la vida. Supongo que estos de acá van a estar alterados, ¿o no? Oli.
I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryou Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryou Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you
Hola.
talking about?
Hey there.
Captain, you're back.
Nosotros vimos una fiesta, pero al parecer creo que no es fiesta.
Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably... welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Okay.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if
Adiós. Y tengo una misión secundaria por acá. Hola.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryou Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
Pobrecito, no hace nada.
I'm innocent. Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
wait,
Oh, apareció la tipa.
Kokomi, there you are. Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto.
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryou Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone Matsuda, Uchimura. I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must get... If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is... Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story.
Of course! I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
Me encontramos con unos futai en el camino.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands.
Okay.
You're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished?
Una duda, ¿nunca acaba la historia de Genshin o hay un punto en el que sí? Es que yo nunca terminé la campaña y no sé cómo se le llamaría. A ver, es que la historia continúa avanzando. Kyoko ahora están expandiendo el oeste de Sumeru. Y si no me equivoco, expandieron un poco más el mapa hacia el suroeste. O sea, al noroeste. Estamos en la 3.6 de los 7 dioses del mundo. Hasta el momento han revelado 3. Que es... O sea, 4. El del viento, que estaba en la ciudad principal. El Mustrat. En Liyue, que está el de piedra. Ahora estamos en Inazuma, donde estaba la Jamón Raiden, que es la de trueno. Y en Sumeru está la de Dendro, que es una nana, una cabra chica. Se supone que son 7, así que aún hay historia para rato. Aún falta toda la región de los Fatui, los malos malosos. Así que historia tiene para un buen rato. Y bueno, yo estoy muy atrasado. Así que F no. Sí, alquito. Muy bueno. Voy a buscar agüita que me queda poquita. Les dejo una imagen de mi perro mimiendo. Ah, ahí te revisto. Por fin está descansando el desgraciado. La verdad es que el Rito está acostumbrado a dormir con ruidos provenientes de mi pieza, así que puede dormir tranquilamente mientras yo aquí me tabullo. Pero está bien. A ver.
We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention.
It has been brought to my attention, yes.
Cuente.
We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan
y los
and the
Futai.
Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island.
El problema que tengo con Inazuma es que sus nombres medio japonizados se me olvidan. Yo olvidé cuáles son los nombres de las facciones que hay en esta región. Así que la verdad es que les creo nomás. No me acuerdo cuál es el clan Kuhou. El otro no sé cómo se llama y el otro tampoco sé cómo se llama. Así que bueno. Yo afirmo nomás.
Then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved.
Tengo que ir a mimir. Mucha suerte. Sí, muchas gracias nuevamente por apoyar. Sí, bueno, usted también por pasarse por aquí a saludar. Y por todo. Muchas gracias también por haberme mostrado al profe no sé cuánto. ¿Cuánto se llama? Profe. Profe. Ay, no lo vi por ahí. Ah, el profe positivo. De ahí le echaré una luqueada a su canal. Así que muchas gracias. Descanses. O sea, descansa y que tenga una buena misión. A ti, muchas gracias.
Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation.
Yo lo veo como un buen
Do we have an
trato.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your...
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Hattie, soldier. For the time being, at least, we are in peacetime. Besides, I'm sure you won't be on Watatsumi Island forever. Whatever titles we may have, we're friends first and foremost.
Ah, qué tierno. Pero yo venía por una fiesta y ahora tengo que resolver misterios. Qué mal. Supongo que la fiesta se pospone. Ay, quería ir al cofre que estaba allá.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about.
Ah, lo bueno es poco disimulado.
From the looks of it, it used to be a hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Los Futai.
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
A punta de vergazos.
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. I think we have option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired.
Interesante.
Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist.
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but with an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But if we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. All right, we'll draw them out first to minimize damage to the camp itself. I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up with your pace. Still, not to worry. Even if I can't claim to be a warrior myself, I'm no stranger to the battlefield.
Okay.
This fight should be well within my capabilities.
Siento que su traje es demasiado revelador para hacer una carrera.
Okay, let's clear out the camp and find out what they've been up to.
Está haciendo mucho fanservice. Ya, pero antes... Uy, puedo usar esta tipa. Uy, puedo usarla para hablar con estos buenos, ¿no? Oh.
Let it rain.
Blade.
With all my strength. Let's dance.
Electrocutado.
Finally,
¡A la casita, señor! Me alcanzó a pegar. Cofrecito para mí.
Let me help you pack this up.
Oh, mira, comida. Ya, elegí el del trueno, ¿cierto? Sí. Oh, florecitas.
Eyes on me.
Ready, steady, go!
¡Ay, pero amiga!
Uphill battle! Hold the line!
Ah, este tipo ocupa libritos. Vale, muchas gracias. Me gusta cómo se mueve, como que flotara en el aire. Me gustó, pero no me gusta su método de pelea. ¿Y cuál era la táctica que había que hacer?
Allow me! Positions! Their movements have become rigid and sluggish. We make a good team.
Au, oh, qué guay.
Let's move out.
Au, pero ¿por qué me pegó a mí?
Covenant of the Deep!
No, ese weón. No, pero no me boten, pues, weón.
Power that ended my son.
Let the show begin.
Bueno. Pero se logró, por lo menos. Ahí se ve el cosito. Oh, Maiden.
All thanks to your genius tactics! Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them.
Claro.
Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person. Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
Pero si usted no hizo nada.
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite
Claro.
some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is... Alright, time to take a look around.
Momento de investigar. Ah, ahí está.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Terminal Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it.
Vale. Kokomi, hola.
Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see. Oh, I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion, but the low energy doesn't exactly help.
¿Baja energía?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the... It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race
Debe de haber una
against the
fiesta.
clock to get
Ah,
all
vale,
of
entonces
this
no era
resolved
mentira.
before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast.
Con la fuerza de tu corazón y saber que es un viaje a la nada. Que algo de lo que no escucha y tus lágrimas no ven. Quiero sentir como siente un héroe. Sentir como siente un héroe. Como tu mundo. Sufriré la constante de vivir. En cada instante morir. Atrapas tu recuerdo. Y en momentos sin imagen y dolor. Estuviera y reír. Comprender que es existe el mañana. Es de desesperanza, de promesas sin cumplir. Quiero sentir. Oh, no hay.
Go, Barbara, go!
Toca caminar. Tú, por ser un héroe. Uf. Hola. Siempre habrán valientes que nunca se habrán. Más segura que su alma. No razón. Ganas inmensas de vivir. ¡Pescado! ¡Ah, te atrapé! Buena pesca. Siente un héroe como tú. Acá abajo, ¿no? Bajandín. Hola, buenas.
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see? I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Culiao.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences.
¿En serio?
You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and
Salió trasquilado por hacer acumulación, como lo que pasó en la pandemia. Que la gente empezó a comprarse todo el confort y eso hizo que la mierda subiera de precio.
Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt—
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo Commission and I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it
Bueno,
further
o
consideration.
quizás no sea con los buenos, quizás sea con algunos de los buenos de la comisión.
I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine.
Okay.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
Un poquito sí. Y como, déjame ir a hablar con la señora. Qué buena onda. Estoy leyendo. ¡Ah! Mucho bla bla. Ah. Inishmona. Oh. Espero que no me bloqueen la misión principal. De paseo con Kokomi.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Vale.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time.
Entonces estos no son seguidores del Shogunado.
I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
¿Vas a reír, no? Que tiene sueño, Rito.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay?
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to...
I know, it's just...
Claro.
We should remain strong.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be... I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must... I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries.
Creo que la diva se va a desmayar.
Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright? Me too. It does get pretty annoying.
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the 2 young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you.
¿Y la fiesta?
But it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangha
Okay, vale.
Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Churu churu chun, churu chun. Churu 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 chun. Churu churu chun. Buen temazo.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
No, Rito se trompeó.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Oh, subimos de nivel. Buena. Kevin can wait.
Hey. There's something strange over there. Come on, let's...
Hola.
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. How is she still not here? Do you think... Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Over there. No, que... Espero que no se haya desmayado. Hola.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know
No.
where she's gone.
No.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
La tipa tiene todo previsto, pues, bueno.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the...
Seven Kingdom. Muy buena banda. De hecho, este álbum me lo compré. ¡Oh, yeah!
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there.
¿Dónde se fue?
Let's take a look.
Ah, está bien. No. Vete, ¿dónde se fue esa? Ah, vale.
Wow, these will come in handy.
Volvamos para acá. Sale mejor que escalar esta cosa. Bajandín. Yo creo que sí. Ah, vale.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up
Chico
and get
mío.
things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's
¿Baño?
nothing like that.
Uy, vuelvo un ratito que ir al baño.
Just my energy is completely spent.
Yo te llevo, pero usted tiene que ver. Ah. Oh, qué pesadito.
run on
Solo
energy?
repito.
You mean you're like a ruin card?
No, it's just a figure of speech.
Bonfire,
I'm ashamed to
¿no?
admit it, but I can't always
No,
be
one
the
to zero.
infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Pero es que claro, pues, cada uno tiene un límite para lo que puede hacer.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps be constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted, but because of my bloodline. I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help? I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you to help you recover. You do that for me? Thank you.
¿Nivel? No. No.
I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Claro. Para eso estamos, para ayudar.
Whoa, look at all these petitions! So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement? Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production.
Quizás debería...
Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown?
Quizás debería distribuir más responsabilidad a otro tipo.
This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day.
Delegar. Debería delegar más trabajo a otras personas importantes.
Let's track down that book and... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Notas secretas. Hoy me pasé toda la tarde discutiendo con los representantes de la Asociación de Comerciantes. Energía -4. Todavía hay que hacer muchas cosas. Tengo que asegurarme de que permitan que las mercancías fluyan sin problemas. Pero también que ganen dinero de manera legal. Hoy estuve todo el día haciendo papeleos. Energía -3. Tendré que escribir otra tanda de directrices esta noche. Espero que esto no se prolongue demasiado. Todavía tengo que realizar una inspección mañana. Hace mucho viento afuera. Energía -2. Parece que pronto lloverá. Solo puedo esperar a que las olas no sean muy bravas y que los pescadores puedan volver a sanos y salvos. Hoy nos llegaron noticias de las conversaciones de paz. Energía +2. En fin, de esta guerra alegrará a todos los habitantes de la isla Watatsumi. Hoy recibimos noticias de que la comisión Tenru podría estar colaborando con los Futai. Energía -5. Incluso a mí me está costando entender lo que esto ocurre. El capitán del escuadrón pez espada número 2 volvió hoy. Energía +4. Acordamos tácticamente no hablar de Tepei y nadie habló de los que sacrificaron sus vidas durante la guerra. Qué duro ha sido conseguir esta paz. Mucha gente habló conmigo hoy otra vez. Energía -3. No puedo evitar pensar en el momento que asumí el cargo de Sabina. ¿Esta altura de su expectativa todos estos años?
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4. That's just,
Écheme la culpa a Palmón.
Give it here.
Ay, qué pobrecita.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Coqueta, te daré un conejo.
It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Go, Fairy Bunny!
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted? I'm not sure. Kokomi?
Kokomi.
Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around. You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Did you see? What time is it? Did I fall asleep? Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast. I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire. Woohoo! Kokomi's back!
Buena onda. Ay. Vamos, ¿qué hay por acá? Ah, la fiesta. Buenas, buenas.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin. Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough? Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual. That's great! We'll be rooting for you. Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through this feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope...
Hurrah.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what info... I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion, and I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks. Okay, sure. We'll go...
Hola.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it...
Bueno, no, yo sí quiero.
Come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's...
¿Mi pescado? Ya. Hola.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there? He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, sorry. I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy...
Okay.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Get him. This guy smells of boo...
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a...
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal... What do you think? Are we gonna do...
We'll see about that.
Vamos. Ah, tengo que ver como él.
Windblade.
Ah, qué volando.
Windblade. Yeah. Yeah.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us? We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
When the song, yeah, you never win the sound to defeat and save your soul.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or the Raiden Shogun. But we can put faith in ourselves.
No sé,
Surely
enemigo.
you agree with that?
No.
His point does kind of make sense, but something about... Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not...
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. Well, for the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person. But how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the face? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree.
Oye, ya, pero calmado, amigo. Rájese, tómese un armonín.
I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Namiya if you want, but you're too late.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give
Chucha. Quieren sabotear la cuestión de mañana.
I'll race you there.
Y Kokomi, te tengo menos 20 de, de energía.
The whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozen means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm.
La verdad es que sí, está complicado. Que de verdad los pro guerra quieren seguir en guerra. A tal punto de que va a intentar fracasar en las negociaciones para volver a declararse la guerra.
Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Creo que debe estar poco para que termine la historia, así que voy a dar un poquito más hasta terminar esta historia. A pesar que tengo un poquito de sueño ya, pero nada de lo que... Nada de otro mundo.
I feel like running.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel?
Yep.
Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Por eso la usted está tan cansada, pues amigo, mira, mía, cuestión que se hizo, mi informe.
This is huge. Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack. See? Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one!
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional, but any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we, as the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand? Excellent.
Toca caminar. Que se me está cagando mío. Y ustedes preguntarán cómo puedo dormir con esa música del Devil. Bueno, puedo dormir muy bien con esa música. Ah, voy a ver. Ay. No, no te caigas. No. Ayuda. Hola. Oh, me está quedando mío. ¿Hace cuándo que estaba? ¿Hace cuándo que estaba caminando a lo estúpido, weón? Che tu madre. Ay, aguanta, peta. Me voy a dar la cara. Ya falta poco, falta poco. Ah. Vale. Sigamos subiendo. Encima del árbol hay un cosito de esos. No se puede saltar. ¡Ay! ¿Y cómo llego hasta ahí entonces? Desde allá arriba quizás. Vamos, vamos. ¿Va a estar desde aquí o no? Creo que sí. Vale. Corre, amiga. Ya. A ver, si sigo esta cosa... Mira, hay un cosito allá. Pero tengo llave o no. Creo que no me quedan llaves de esas cosas. Se le ve el traje de baño, se le ve el poto a la barbarita. Bueno, de todas formas, sí había que subir. Hey. Vale. Bueno, vamos a ver si que tengo llave o no tengo llave.
Keep going.
No tengo llave.
I'll protect us. Come on, we can do it.
¿Y gratis? Y creo que no puedo cargar todo eso sola. Ah, pero bueno, hay un sacadito aquí. Sacadito, sacadito. No, así sí se puede. Vamos, vamos. No podrá mirar atrás de tu camino. Mire, ahí hay un lugar para descansar. Estoy seguro que debe haber una forma mucho más fácil de subir, pero yo, como soy weón, estoy yendo por la más complicada. Pero por aquí no podemos pasar, pues. ¡No, no te caigas! Puta madre, weón. ¡Ay, ay, ay! Creo que de aquí puedo subir. ¡Ay! ¡No! Esta weá que tengo que caminar desde aquí para allá, weón. Pues si de aquí vengo, pues. Por acá creo que era mejor. Quizá porque no puedo entrar allá, weón.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Por acaso de vía escalable, weón. Oh, que está. La weá, ¿por qué mierda tiene que caerse a tiro, weón? Tiene que haber una forma de subir por acá, weón. Weón, peñasco de mierda. Ah, pero no te caigas, pues. Ah. No te caigas, por favor. Ah, por aquí vos subir. Bien. Hágala, por favor.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Bien, 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 por aquí. ¡Ah! Con las justas. Excelente. ¿Ah?
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Es un cofre que se... Era un cofre para los verdaderos escaladores. Creo que hice un poquito de trampa.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Bueno, ahora vayamos... Mira, hay un cofre allá. A desbloquear esta cosa.
I won't let you down.
¿Dónde está que no lo veo? Bueno, dice que aún está más abajo todavía. Ay. Por acá. Debería estar acá, pues. Acá estamos. Debe haber una entrada por aquí.
With all my strength. Let the show begin. Yeah.
To ashes!
¡Ay!
Fall before me. Free. I got your hand. Suffocate. That won't work.
Here. This dance is for you.
¡Dale, tirar hielo de mierda!
Suffocate.
¡Oh, me mataron! ¡A la puta madre!
This isn't over. Fall before me. Suffocate. Cut down.
No escape.
Eso, quémate, quémate.
Picked the
Desgraciado.
wrong test subject.
I'll protect us.
Huh. Where have you been hiding?
My time, mi estimado Kaito. Justo lo leí. Justo leí el chat y vi que había canjeado susto. Pero de que me reventó el tímpano, me reventó el tímpano. Uf. Solo la cámara. Au. ¿Dónde mierda está esa weá oculta? ¿Por dónde se entra, weón? Me encontré la cosa, pero hay un coso oculto, weón. Ok. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 y 1 y ya va. Vale, cumplió.
Felicidades.
¡Felicidades!
Felicidades.
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 Felicidades. Felicidades.
No molestes, bicho. Tan especial, te dedicamos esta canción. Está bien. ¡Ah! Puta la wea. Luego descansa. Bueno, descansa. Buenas noches. Ok.
Ya nos vamos, giles comidas.
Descansa, primo. Que te vaya bien. Ánimo y fuerza con todo, weón. Ya falta poco.
No one escapes my sight.
Quizás entra por ahí, weón. Quizás me debe faltar para poder entrar. Algo me está faltando. No veo cómo puede entrar, weón. ¿Puedo hacer su secreto? Hola, que molestan. Ok, a ver.
Bet you can't keep up with
¿Qué
me.
es esto? ¡Ah! Ya, es que mejor sigamos con la historia. Lo que sería mejor. Otro día descubro cómo entrar en esa cosa fea. Ríe, descansa, qué dormido.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
Oh, pero tan pesada se construyó.
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceedings.
Como ministro de fe.
He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters.
No, vale, una cosa por otra. Obviamente, si vamos a estar pagando impuestos, bueno, tiene que tener el apoyo de los buenos.
Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
Sí, pero no creemos que eso en un monopolio.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
O sea, quieren traer los guardias del shogunato para acá.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us. Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
El libro.
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73?
Ah, las directivas.
Which one is it?
Fíjate, ¿qué? La wea tan tensa y la tipa se sentó.
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. Situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
¿Fue coincidencia que ahora hay una tormenta aquí? ¿O es parte del disputa que hay acá?
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil.
Oye, pues bueno.
One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace.
But of course, Madam Kujo, I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation.
Weón, me asustaste. ¿Qué pasa, Revito? Ya, Revito, usted tiene sueño. Vaya a acostarse. Así sé que le debe molestar esa cosa. Bien, mimos. ¿Mimos? Con sacar de todo, weón. Acuéstate, Revito. Acuéstate. Y ni siquiera puedes abrir los ojos, Revito. Mira, acuéstate.
For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
Ahora sí tiene un punto como para desmilitarizarse gradualmente.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo-sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
No sería mucho mejor.
Your Excellency, we...
No, a usted también le va a llegar un reto.
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Ah, entonces fue coincidencia que se pusiera a llover contra uno acá. Y a volar, y a volar, y a volar. Ah, les va a llegar a la senda vergazo a los tipos.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
Sure.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to
Sí,
bear
pues,
the
güey.
consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of... But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will. But
Claro.
never...
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Chucha.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Ah, ¿de verdad? Pensé que era el final de la historia. Vamos para allá. Ah, pero... Estoy acá mismo, pues. No. Ah, pero ¿qué está haciendo usted? Ah. No. Ah, está acá. Es que ¿para dónde se fue, weón? Creo que se fue para arriba.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so?
Sí.
To be honest, I'm still a long way
Pero
off
va
what's
bien.
expected of a
Pero la
divine
verdad que
priestess.
sí, siento que deberías delegar más funciones.
In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war,
Quizá
restoring
en su momento de
peace,
guerra
and
no era posible porque tenía
making
que
sure
tener...
everyone could live a happy
No,
life.
pero ahora que estamos más tranquilos, yo creo que sí, podría delegar más cosas.
But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here
Ah, qué
on
tierno.
Watatsumi Island?
No, ahora sí termino. Ok. Oh, fotogemas. Creo que ahora me alcanza un poco una más. Ocho. Creo que no voy a tirar más por ellos. Voy a ahorrar para la siguiente banner.
Everyone is working super hard. We should be too.
Voy a dejar comprar ya esta. Ahora viene... ¿Y este weón quién es, weón? Ahora aquí. Ok. Queda algo por hacer, ¿no? Qué tierno. Ok. Che tu madre, weón. Qué desagradable esta cuestión del Twitch, weón, que se buguea y no me deja cambiar en la categoría. Creo que voy a hacer unas construcciones en Genshin, pero fuera de stream. Bueno, hoy fue un stream larguito, casi de casi 6 horas. A pesar que estaba cansadito. Siento que se logró. Después de haber... Oh, mira, hay un jueguito acá. ¿Cómo saltó?
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Ah, tocando el mono. Moneda. Ahí tiene contador y todo. Bueno. Salte. Buena. Así con mi escritorio, que ahora también es para jugar. Ok. A pesar del el contratiempo que tuve al principio, se pudo lograr. Creo que ahora sí tengo una configuración bonita de audio, por lo que estoy feliz. Espero que no se me haya desconfigurado otra vez, o sea, desincronizado otra vez el audio, porque ya que tuve que volver al OBS 27, el cual empezó a hacer eso. Espero que ahora sí, y que haya sido un bug nomás del coso. Si no, voy a tener que encontrar la razón de por qué se desincroniza. Y es una paja. Ok. Muchas gracias a todos por haberme acompañado, por haberse quedado aunque sea un ratito, haber decidido hola y chao. Soy feliz, aunque sea con eso, con muy poquito yo soy feliz. Mañana no sé si haga directo. Si hago directo quizás sea muy cortito. Pues tengo planes de ir al cine. Aún no sé si se concreten, pero sí. Eso. Si no hago stream mañana, bueno, sería para el próximo lunes. Retomamos cositas. Así que bueno, hoy retomé el Zelda, así que hace rato que no lo jugaba. Así que yo creo que el lunes quizá retome, como ahora tengo la capturadora, puedo retomar los juegos de la Switch, como el Mega Man o el del planetita que estaba solo. Y que eso, muchas gracias. Yo fui Zapters y mi perro que está ya mimiendo es River. Y fue River Zaptrino. Cuídense, cabrón. Nos vamos a una raid ahora. De una cabra que es del Sure. Así que eso. Muchas gracias a todos. Yo me despido. Chao. Nos vamos a la raid. Cuídense. Tomen agua.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as...